Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, smarks and marks all over the world.
The following podcast will be held under anything goes until the end of the show.
So grab your red cups, keep that smoke up, join the smart side,
and prepare yourselves for some laughs.
Because your West Coast Smark Bros, King Mac MILLI,
J Classic,
and Foolish,
and the rest of you smarks and marks all over the world
are about to put on some podcast action.
Leave the negativity at the door now, and remember
to enjoy yourself. Because it's just jokes.
Now let's make wrestling fun again.
Oh, but before we do that, shout outs to all of y'all on the audio side, whether you be listening to your boys on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, or whatever other audio platform you be listening to your boys on. And shout outs to all of y'all on the East Coast. Shout outs to all of y'all down south. Shout outs to all of y'all up north. Shout outs to everybody in between the scene in the Midwest. And shout outs to everybody right here on the West with your boys. And shout outs to all of y'all in another country, because we know y'all listening and viewing y'all boys all over the world. Because wrestling has more than just one funny podcast.
Let's go.
What's happening? What it do? What it is? What's going on? My Smarks and Marks all over the world. It's been too motherfucking long, you know what I'm saying? We've been on a little bit of a break. Season 6 getting ready to start soon, but you know we gotta drop an episode or two up in there. And with all the WWE releases that have just taken place this past week, we got a little bit to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So y'all fall into the room, jump into the Smark Club, which is the live comment section, you know what I'm saying? And say what's up to your boy, you know what I'm saying? Say what's happening to your kid, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your Smark psychology merchandise shit. We going up. As I wait to see who's gonna be joining me for today, you know what I'm saying? Getting things prepared on the backside, and also we can get through this pretty swiftly. Feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that new intro video. You know what I'm saying? As y'all know, the council took or the board, getting it mixed up. The board took my music, they took my video, they took a lot of things from me, but this is the season to get back, you feel me? And getting back is exactly what we fit to get at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that seems to be everybody. Let me load that up real quick. Yeah, man. WWE release therapy. WWE release therapy. Y'all jump in the live comment section. Say what's happening to your boy. You know what I'm saying? I know I usually got a whole little spill, but y'all saw the intro video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw the intro video, so I ain't gonna do all that. You feel me? Yeah, feel me? Yes, you already know how I do when you hear the flow. You know? Yeah, yeah. For those of you that missed it, maybe my friend. Hey, as a matter of fact, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you right now. So y'all can check that out. Peep that, you know what I'm saying? Up yours, board. Up yours, you suck. Yes, sir. The board sucks. They can screw themselves. So, like I said, it's been a minute since we've been around. You know what I'm saying? Last time y'all saw us was right before WrestleMania. You feel me? And yes, indeed, we did get down to Vegas to attend all the WrestleMania festivities that we can fit in. We are back. Well, not really, but almost. Season six starting soon. Season six starting soon. Y'all just got to stick around. You know how things go down? Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification ding, ding, ding. So you know when we back up in this audio ring. And as you can see, it is the king, Mr. Everything around here. You figure deal me. And we're going to get into it. We got a new Smart Predictions champion. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me see where he at. See if he's available. You know what I'm saying? We got a new Smart Predictions champion, and you guys will never guess who it is. You will never guess who it is. As a matter of fact, how about y'all start guessing? You know what I'm saying? How about y'all start trying to guess and see who's up in that thing? You feel me? You feel me? While I'm doing that, let me go over here and do this as well. You know what I'm saying? And we also have a brand new championship, which we will see very, very soon. But indeed, we do have a champion for that too. We do not have a current ring of opportunity holder because Tristan's opponent no showed. So, you know what I'm saying? We have to go ahead and reconfigure a few things. And our former champion, Romeo from True Hill Heat, will be taking on Tristan at Money in the Bank for the ring of opportunity. So there you go. If you would like to earn opportunity, all you have to do is just say the word. Your name will go on the wheel. You feel me? And we'll make it do what it do. Make it do what it do, baby. How do I spell? Uh, I don't know where this thing is at. All right, let me go. Let me do this way. Let me go this way. That's always confused. But yeah, hopefully our new champ will be available to slide in here soon. But if not, that is all right. You know what I'm saying? But I know what y'all love and I know what y'all like as well. So I'm gonna try to see if I can summon some today's up in here too. Today's. As oh, I said summons titties, and here are the titties. Uh, can we get the titties on screen? You know what I'm saying? Can we bring the titties on board? Board member titty or queen titty, however you like your name to be. Go ahead and grab your key. It is waiting for thee and slide up in here, baby. You figured out me. And Jason, what's happening? JL, what's going on? Hate you, hate from Venom and Smoke podcast. He says congratulations to his partner. That's right, the nefarious one. Oh Lord, the nefarious one is our Smark predictions champion as he won on night 2. Now there was a defense for night 1 as Romeo was defending against. Let's see, who did he defend against? He defended against not only Classic, he defended against not only Lit Fuse, but I believe there was one more person in that match as well. But it doesn't matter. Oh, it was Nefarious, I believe. But doesn't matter because he did not outscore anybody night 1, and the 3 of them tied, which took them over to night 2, and then Nefarious cleaned the motherfucking sweep, you know what I'm saying, and became our new Smart Predictions champion. And speaking of which,
Oh,
really?
give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
2 minutes, you got it.
2 minutes.
Oh, Jesus, I'm scared. Well, as we give our new champion 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying? What's happening? Let me go ahead and give y'all some more pleasure field, and I hope she's ready to get on the screen to show y'all all what y'all need, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, we need T-I-T-T-I-E-S. Or if you want to spell it with a T-I-T-T-Y, you know what I'm saying? Up the board, CM Smile.
Evening.
Oh
Hello.
Lord. Hello. So is this just gonna be your profile picture all the time, every time? Is this what we're doing?
Probably until I, change it again.
So, I mean, well, I don't know if I need to focus today or what or what's going
Oh
on, but
gosh. Focus, Mac. Focus.
it's hard to. It's Sunday.
Focus,
The-
Mac. Focus.
Hold on. Let me drink some tea because Jesus. Mm, mm. How you feeling today, sweetheart?
Oh, better. Better. I have not seen y'all since WrestleMania weekend. We got a little lit. Got a little lit.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Y'all,
What
if the
happens in
audience did
Vegas?
not know, we finally met up. It was fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's a
If
Wale
them
Mania? It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
Mr. Quake, what's going on, Mr. Q? Hey. Now that I see your name, would you like to jump into this opportunity, Mr. Quake? Just say yes or no. And
I'm
let
scared. What
me see.
opportunity?
Opportunity. Oh, just putting them on the wheel. Putting them on the wheel of opportunity. That's all. That's all. That's all. You know how it goes. And for all of you that would like to see the wheel, as Mr. Quake is asking, who's worse, Triple H or Rock? In what sense are we asking? Please clarify. Please clarify. Let me go ahead and let me share this screen. You think it feel me? And we're gonna go ahead and put Mr. Quake on the wheel because why not? Why not? As you can see, this is the wheel of opportunity. The wheel will be spent at a certain moment in time, and whoever's name is selected will have an opportunity at hand. And I figure I'll make it a little bit special. If your name is selected, we will reach out to you if you are not actually viewing and watching the show. And you will have a week's time to respond to the selection of your name. And you will have the opportunity to either challenge for the Ring of Opportunity, which is our money in the bank, or you could challenge for our Tribal Predictions Championship. And that might be a little interesting. As I told you, we do have a champion for that as well. Or you'll be able to challenge for our Smart Predictions Championship. The difference in between those titles, the Smart Predictions Championship is our main top title. We do predictions for pay-per-views, PLEs across the board for any and every company at any time. And for our Tribal Predictions Championship, the holder of that championship gets to pick exactly which show or which company that he would like to defend that title for. So you have to beat him at that in order to win that. And then if you do that, you'll be able to change that as well to your rule. You know what I'm saying? You could change the company to whatever you like. You can keep it the same, or you can pick two, you can pick one. You know the name of the game. But Mr. Quack, your name has been added to the Wheel of Opportunity as he says yes. And then he says thanks. You know what I'm saying? And I lost my titties, but the nefarious one is back. What's going on, Nefarious?
You know something? It is an amazement when we talk about long-term storytelling. Okay. You all need to understand the lengths and the planning, the intelligence, the patience, if you will, of how this all finally happened. You see, you fail to understand, people, that it took me damn near a year and a half to get to this position. It took a lot of chicanery from, at the time, people higher up than me. It took the intelligence and the superior intellect to pull this shit off. Okay. I'm going to make this long story short, but it took a chicanery of information that was handed to me. And then that one day where I made the predictions and turned everything upside down. Everything changed. Everything was set in motion, if you will. Everything happened, had a purpose, had a reason, had the, if you will, the intelligence that the nefarious one has. Now we just fast forward to the day, year and a half later, all the ruthless chicanery that went on, all the dirty, under the table deals that were done. And here I am. This will be recognized as the champion that I am. I am a fucking champion. I can rename that championship. But out of respect, for now, I won't. For now.
For now.
For now.
For now.
I am telling you, y'all should appreciate the things I had to do to get to this. I am proud to be the champion. I am proud to be your champion. And just like John Cena, I am going to be the last real champion up in this bitch. I don't care. You may continue, sir.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very long and drawn out story, but you did complete it, Mr. Cody. Oh, man. I myself have not been able to challenge for my very own creation for almost a year now.
I don't care.
And when we get to Money in the Bank, which is going to be happening right here in the city of Los Angeles, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to both cards or one of the cards, or?
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to both cards. They are in the same day.
Is that
They're in the same day. So I'm trying to decide on what it is that I want to do. But I do think that I just might forepass NXT. You know what I'm saying? And show up to where I am right now, which is work. Even though I'm not on the clock, I got off the clock, but I have to be back here in a couple of hours. So it made no sense for me to leave here. So I just
absolutely?
stayed here to do this. You know what I'm saying?
And
Because I've just been
I want to say I appreciate you. I do. So
I just been working hella hard, hours after hours after hours, shift after shift after shift, just so I could provide the things that I provide for everybody around here,
make that money,
being
brother. Make that money.
being the man that I am. You know what I'm saying? So when Money in the Bank does come around, my lift officially comes up, and I've served my punishment quite well, if you ask me. But if you ask others, maybe not. But I haven't challenged for that belt at all. I haven't done any nefarious things to get in the way of that.
Not lately.
Perhaps, other people would say difference, but then I say at the end of the day, am I the champ? No, I'm not. Do I have the ring of opportunity? No, I don't. Am I the new tribal predictions champion? No, I'm not.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Which that belt belongs to our very own Lit Fuse, our very own Foolish. You know what I'm saying? So when that belt gets in, we will do a proper debut for that as well. But when come around.
Is that Mr. Quake?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Good
it
evening,
is.
Mr. Quake.
But
I'm not. No, Red Universal's better than blue.
red vines, blue vines, all vines. That belt. But yeah, Money in the Bank coming up soon. That'll be the start of season 6 right after. But we will be here doing a watch along for Backlash in St. Louis. So y'all make sure y'all pull up and enjoy yourselves along with us as we enjoy that show, as it's shaping up to be a good one. But Jesus Christ, we had a lot of releases this past week.
Okay, let's be honest. Are any of them, maybe 2 of them are surprises?
Just 2?
I think I thought Jakara was getting better. I thought maybe Strowman, because he literally came off 2 good feuds. But honestly, that's it.
Yeah, it's there's quite more. I mean, usually we do have our propers in the list to where we're just like, yo, what the hell? And then we also have the others, and we're just like, okay, understandable. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what it is that we want to do is we want to give our flowers, as many flowers as we possibly can, or that we have to give to these individuals.
Absolutely.
As they are looking at the next journey of their careers. We usually go through the talk of where we think they might land and where we think they might end up. We had a batch of releases earlier this year as well. And as a matter of fact, let me add that or whatever, because it's a list of 28 names on top of the 13 plus names that have been released. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no more GG.
That's Priscilla Kelly.
Oh, it makes me hurt. It makes my soul cry. Oral Mensa, okay, yeah. He's definitely at this. Poor Jade, who should be starting the OnlyFans soon, I believe.
I was just gonna say she'll be on OnlyFans by the end of the week.
By the end of the week. Oh man!
Some of these virgins will pay $40 to see her in a bikini.
That's crazy. Let's be sure that we don't body shame her, like she claims that certain people in the company have done. Those names have not come out, but close enough. Where is this list of extra names? See, I've got a lot of stuff going on in here.
Actually, I should add Dakota Kai to that list of a little surprises. She
You
just
know, that
she
hurt me the
brought
most.
she just brought up her I don't know if it's Samoan heritage with her hair and her look.
Hmm
I would have been curious to see where that goes.
That hurt me the most. That hurt me the most.
Hmm.
I can't lie. I can't
Smiley,
lie.
Nefarious.
how you doing, young lady? How you feeling?
What'd you say?
How you feeling? I know
Oh,
you've
He
been
said, "How
sad.
them titties."
What about titties?
He said, "How them
You see,
titties."
I'm asking her how she's been feeling, and you're asking her about her fucking titties.
Nefarious, I feel great because shout out to your nail lady that's on the 4th floor of the goddamn building. She put my nails to work. Your
Can
nail
we?
lady on the 4th
Hey,
floor.
anything for Miss Smiley, anything for the first lady of the board, if you will.
Okay, my nails was looking rough after Mania. Okay, they was looking rough. I had broke one came off in half. It was all
Somebody,
bad.
somebody was putting in work, eh?
And shut the hell up. Shut the no one was putting in work. Shut the hell up.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know
Nothing
what I'm
happened in Vegas.
saying?
Nothing happened in
Oh,
Vegas.
yeah, sure. But
Hey.
yeah. Yeah.
But
I guess we
I'm
could do
glad you got
this.
scored away. I'm glad you got scored away with the nails there, Smiley.
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm glad you got scored away with the nails.
Hey, look, 4th floor ladies. The 4th floor nail ladies. They put in work. And they
Put
said
in work.
Nefarious said to bring you here. I said Nefarious said that. Okay. I do what
And
Nefarious says.
let me ask you, what type of work did they put in?
Work. My nails look
Was
good.
it like some RuPaul work? You better
Oh,
work it
Stop
out.
it. No.
do you think on the dance floor?
All right, man. We had some releases. First of all, I got to get this out my system. Damn, them titties. All right. Okay.
You relax. You've seen them up close. You were literally with me all night.
And I was like this the whole time, like, look at them titties. Goddamn. Woo. You see, hey, Nefarious, she's a midget. She
I'm
is
not
a
a midget.
tiny,
I'm 5'3".
No,
very
Piper's
short.
not small.
5'3" is small to me. Did I not tower over you?
Yes, all of you
Did
did.
you
You freaking
did you
tall bastards.
did you expect us to be that tall?
No. Shut up. Nobody asked
As a
you.
matter of fact, do I have that picture? Let me see if I got that one.
You have the picture
Oh,
somewhere.
Yo,
It's
Smiley,
somewhere.
you look fabulous with them, by the way. That blue outfit was
That
hot.
I'm so mad my boob tape did not work to my advantage. I tried my
oh
best, but
man,
the
she
boob
tried
That
her
tape was just
best.
not working.
that blue
Look,
outfit was outstanding on you.
I was like seconds away from having something pop out.
Whoa, hey.
Seconds away so many times. So many times.
So many times during that night. So many times.
But I
One
I was
bet
wrong
like, good
move and I would have
Lord.
had to grab somebody and be like, hold on, stand in front of me so I can fix my boobs.
I would have had to stand behind her, like, all right, go ahead and fix it. I've got something. Oh, Jesus. Mr. Quake said he's 5'11". That's
I'm
short,
5'10".
man.
What's that like up there, you fucking tall tree?
That's short. That's short. Oh, Eddie Thorpe's your favorite wrestler?
Well, he says that because he knows that I call him bitch ass Eddie Thorpe.
What do you
He's
call
just
that man a bitch?
I can't stand that fucking guy.
What do you call
Why?
that man a bitch?
Look at
Look at
that.
There
that.
it is. There's the picture.
Look at that.
Everybody was
Yeah.
just tall. Everybody was just tall. It
Well,
interfered.
not everybody, just me. You know, just me. But
Oh, you
Jesus Christ, that titties was like, oh no, let
you
me
you
up.
were you were slamming, young lady.
I tried my best. It was Vegas. I had to go hard. Go big or go home in Vegas. Can't come medium.
Mm-hmm. Can't come medium at all. Oh man, but let's get into these releases, man, because wow, interesting things. I guess we could start off with this guy right here. You know,
Hi.
Riley Osborne, former member of Chase U, the most uninteresting member of Chase U, shall I say. Don't know whatever happened with that storyline with him and Thea Hill supposedly crushing on each other. That never really went anywhere.
Well, Thea Hill became a woman, so there you go.
Oh, well, oh,
There
no
you
more
go.
childish games. Left
No more
this guy
games.
away.
No more games for Thea Hill.
We didn't really get to see much of this guy, to be honest.
No.
We didn't get to see much of him at all. If well, for me, I didn't get to see much of him. I don't know if he was potentially on Evolve or another show that no one watched. Well, another show that I don't watch. Let me
I
just put it
I
like
don't
that.
watch Evolve either, so
Yeah, I don't know if NXT Level Up is still a thing, but I'm sure that he was somewhere around there. But just looking at him right now, right here, he has a look. He definitely has a generic wrestler's look. It's just all about
Creator
character.
wrestler. Creator
Yeah,
wrestler.
creator wrestler. He's a call. He's a call.
But yeah, I can figure that. Where do we think this guy is going to go, or what's going to end up happening next with Riley
TNA.
Osborne?
I wouldn't be surprised. TNA, maybe.
Really? You
I
think
Or
there's
think more
space for
I
him
MLW.
there?
think I
Or
think
he goes
more
to
indies.
the lower ranks. That is MLW.
I think more
Hmm.
indies for him.
Yeah, the indies
Well,
just became a lot more packed.
to
Yes.
be honest, the indie scene is dying out very slowly.
Oh no, it's not. No
Not
one
down here
sees
in
any
Florida.
such
No,
amount. No, it ain't.
no.
It is thriving up here in the Midwest.
Well, WWE is trying to get a little padlock going on there with the WWE ID stuff
Very
and
cool
everything.
stuff.
So they locking up territories again, Vince McMahon status. So
Okay, I don't
well,
see.
tell me.
I honestly don't see the problem because the NWA, '80s NWA, they was
Yeah,
doing that for forever.
yeah.
So I don't see the problem.
And speaking of NWA, that's where I feel like Riley Osborne could end up.
I
Not a
know where
bad place
Shayna
to
Baszler's
be.
going. She's going straight to Bloodsport. That's gonna be the
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
Dana Baszler, Bloodsport.
you know, not a bad place to be in NWA, but Riley Osborne, we wish you well.
Hopefully, you get in where you fit in, and you start to excel. And don't know if we'll see you back in the WWE, but Red Cup's up to you. You feel me? Red Cup's up to you. Next up on the list, let's see who we got here. Oh man, I like this guy simply just for no reason, to be honest. But I like this guy. Big body Javi.
I have no idea
Big
who that
body,
is.
Yeah.
big body Javi. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Javi
Heavy
Burdell or something.
something.
Yeah. I just like the nickname. I like the nickname. As you can see, he's got a lot of pizzazz in his in his personality. We saw a little bit of him on NXT, but again, not too much to where we could really get the opportunity to get fully invested. But when he dropped the nickname Big Body Hobby, I was like, oh, I can rock with you. I can rock with you. Because he's not a big body at all, but just the nickname itself was just like he's bigger than life type thing. I feel like maybe he didn't get a fair enough shake or enough time to get a fair enough shake because we look at these WWE releases and we never really talk about the writers and them getting released and stuff like that. And does it ever really happen for them on that end? Because it's like you're responsible in giving these superstars something to work with. You know what I'm saying? The bookers. You guys are responsible with creating stars. And sucks for certain people that they don't get the opportunities to become a star. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Big Body Javi had something that he could have cooked on as far as where I think he could end up going. Oh, it's a little rough, but I might just throw AEW in there just because.
Oh God.
just because, give him somewhere that he could be a lower tier mid carder, perhaps maybe ROH. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little bit more favorable for him to be able to just get some work in. You know what I'm saying? Get some grind in. You know, I don't know. Maybe.
Mm, well, best of luck in his endeavors.
Yeah, yeah. As JL says, ROH. You know what I'm saying? That's just the flavor that I feel for him. Uh, he could even potentially do well enough wherever he goes and finds his way back to the WWE.
Well, I think the majority of this crew can be back down the road.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
I don't really know, no disrespect, but I don't really know if I could say the same for this person. Uh, Little Miss Danny, you know.
I think
Um,
she's a good wrestler. Um,
mhm,
for some, as you just said, for some reason or another, people wasn't just connecting with her,
mhm.
and she would be the perfect addition to the NWA.
Mm, I'll take that. I'll really take that. I'll really take that. That seems to fit her energy and what she has going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that one at all. But to be honest, I probably should have started with her, Miss Danny Palmer, because I mean, what does she have going on? She was kind of like tagging with Saul Ruka for a little bit, maybe.
And then that got scrapped. And but like that, I think the NWA would be perfect for her.
Her teaming with Saul Ruka made more sense than Saul Ruka teaming with Zarya.
Yeah, because that's an odd couple.
Yeah, it's a very odd couple, and I'm still waiting for Zarya to turn heel on her. That's just how I'm
Absolutely,
set up.
absolutely.
That's just how I'm set up. But Danny Palmer actually had some words. She says, "Thank you, WWE, for bringing me the love of my life. The past 3 years have been amazing. It's been a bittersweet feeling to be officially closing out my athletic career, but I can truly say I went till the wheels fell off, literally, LOL. Our bodies are a gift, and mine has been so kind to me. I look forward to this next chapter. God's been giving me some big dreams with bringing my business back, and I couldn't be more stoked about it. Thank you all for the support,"
So that's
says Danny Lee.
good for her for going out in that way. You
Yeah,
know, you can
yeah.
say, "Oh, I'm cruel, I'm mad." I'm like, dude, you had some time in the best wrestling company in the world, and
Hmm.
you did what you had to do. So
You did what you could do,
yeah,
you know? So there's that, not too bad. Not too bad. Let me see. Let me see who else is on this list that we can. I'm very, very, very surprised at a lot of these next ones after these next two, starting with uh the warrior ninja girl, uh the one that competed in that competition once upon a time. What was that, American Ninja or something like that?
oh, Casey.
Yeah, yeah. Katana Chance and her tag team partner, Kaden Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Kate, well, before Kate and Carter signed to WWE, she was wrestling down here in South Florida.
Yep.
Um, for the love of God, I don't. You talking about yams?
Jesus.
But they,
And just, I could get lost into her eyes like
oh,
there's
she's
no tomorrow.
gorgeous. She is gorgeous. But
Like there
in
is
a
no
sense,
tomorrow.
you kind of split up the only legitimate women's tag team.
Yeah. Yeah. Like former tag team champions too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't see anything wrong with them per se.
No,
Um, they definitely had a small lock on the children's scene, I guess, with the little dancing gimmick that they had. Very, very entertaining, just they didn't get enough screen time to do anything more than what they did.
and unfortunately, some the audience didn't catch on to them.
Hmm. I mean, I was always doing the little sway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, every time Kate and Carter would come on my screen, I had to make sure Mrs. B wasn't looking. I had to do one of these. Because Kate and Carter's hot. Lacey Lane in the Indies, she's hot.
And there's a lot of speculation about Caden and Damian Priest, you know, as they had been posting a lot on
Yes.
social media.
And they're funny.
And people were saying that it looked like Damian Priest was already crying before SmackDown started with the way that he was looking and everything at the receiving news. We don't know if that's accurate to be true or not, but yeah, sucks because WWE's women's tag team division always needs a solid tag team, and they were indeed a solid tag team, not a makeshift team, a tag team.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? They did tag team wrestling, tag team maneuvers together, you know what I'm saying? Matching gear, the whole nine, the whole gimmick, just, you know, that was their lane. You never looked at either one of them and went, oh man, future women's champion, or future NXT women's champion, or anything like that. Future Intercontinental champion, or future United States champion. I actually see the two of them probably flirting around with TNA a little bit.
I can buy that because at least they're looking for women's tag teams.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, you are. Oh, let me get you in here. Let me get you in here. I just thought about her. As I looked at her on the screen and didn't notice that she wasn't where she needed to be. It's all good. I'm gonna get you in here, baby. Get you in here. While I'm doing that, let's see. Is there somebody else we could go to? Nah.
Speaking of tag teams breaking up, Jakara.
Oh man, I gotta wait on Jakara. My heart ain't ready for that.
Well, we can talk about the Gallus boys.
Sucks for them.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah, very easily. I can see that. Still sucks though. Still sucks, as they did help The Rock prepare for his in-ring action at WrestleMania 41. How do you help the big boss and then end up on the cutting block? You know.
Well, Dwayne has a lot to answer for these days.
The craziest thing though is that for anybody paying attention, Gallus was on LFG. And that is wild. Former UK tag team champions, among other things. You know what I'm saying? These boys, I didn't mind their gimmick at all. They did solid in-ring work. I feel like they could have been a much more presence in regular NXT or even on the main roster. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. Straight to it. Aggressive grappling and wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Just muscling people all over the place.
Would you say they are no different than the grizzled young vets?
I kind of like the grizzled young vets a little bit more than Gallus, to be honest.
I like the grizzled young vets better than these guys.
They work a style that interests me just a whole lot more than Gallus does. Not saying that Gallus is bad.
Absolutely, yes.
It just is what it is, you know. But yeah, you said ROH. I could go for that. Either there or, well, no, nothing else seems to fit their style any better than that. Maybe New Japan.
Yeah,
I'll go for that for these three. Two of them being brothers, Joe and Mark Coffey. And you got Wolfgang over there. You know what I'm saying? Shame, to be honest. A whole lot more miles left in this group right here that they could have done in the WWE. Hopefully one day they return, and we'll get to see a whole lot more from them. Main roster could have definitely used them in either tag team division.
Absolutely.
And then you could have thrown the third in any mid-card singles division, and they would have been all right. You know what I'm saying? It would have been all right. Some cool little whipping boys if that's what you needed, you know, but solid enough. Here's one.
This kind of breaks my heart, literally. Yeah. 'Cause I like Shotzi. I think in the ring, it sometimes feels that she's in slow motion with some of her
Mhm.
moves, but definitely charisma. The tank was over. I don't care what Vince says.
Hmm.
And if she will have no problems finding work after 30 days.
Yeah, not at all. As there was already, Mercedes Monet is putting her work in. You feel me? Tweeting out a
Yes,
picture of her and
I saw that with all the release girls, with the exception of
yeah.
Cara.
Well, with the exception of Tony as well, because Tony's already where Mercedes is at.
Yes.
But you had Shotzi, you had Shayna, you had Dakota. Oh, Jesus, it hurts my heart. And I believe there's probably one more in that picture, but yeah, Shotzi, I can see her in TNA. I could
Yes.
also see her in AEW as well. I could also see her in NWA. Shotzi's character, uh, outside of the howling shit, because I wasn't really a fan of that. That or whatever it is that she had going on. But she
Yeah.
definitely had a look, and she goes in the ring. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot left on the table there. A lot left on the table there with Shotzi. I would have even put her in the IC or the United States Championship lane. You know, just
Mhm.
see what she was able to do around. You know? Why invest so much into her and then say, it ain't working out. You can go. It's kind of the WWE way, but sucks. Now these last few or these last five, jeez Louise, man. Like, geez, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll start here. Just come on.
Priscilla Kelly.
Come on. Like, what are we doing here? The
Here's your
best
here's
member
your
of the
go ahead.
best member of Toxic Attraction. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we
It
doing?
it makes you wonder how she got cut and how's Nikita Lyons still there?
I mean, hey, I'm not one to say it should have been this person, it should have been that
No,
person
I
because
agree. But at
you
that
never
same time,
want.
look at the women's division in NXT.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, Jason. Yes.
No, no, no. Though I do not like Burgos, whatever stick. Lyra is the better wrestler than Shotzi.
Yeah, yeah, but I just no, I don't know. I can't get behind Bird Girl. Not for nothing.
I, and I get it. I'm
Not
in
for
that
nothing.
same boat. I get it.
Not for nothing. But Gigi, man, Gigi, she's got the look. Priscilla, you know what I'm saying? She got the look up and down, inside and out, all the way around, from the gear to the aesthetic to the straight up body. You know what I'm saying? And she does work in the ring. She gets it in. Maybe they could have poured a little bit more character into her, but for where she was, I was fine with it. You know what I'm saying? Just a push would have been nice here and there. I thought that she maybe would have got that in her sink or swim moment after the de facto leader had got her walking papers. I said, oh man, now it's time for Gigi to shine. And it turned into a JC Jane shine, which wasn't the best. Shout outs to JC Jane. It's crazy. Every time I go to WrestleMania anything, I always run into JC Jane.
Oh, that's
Like,
cool.
I don't understand how that keeps happening, but
Don't
uh,
question.
yeah, yeah. So, but Gigi definitely my favorite Toxic Attraction member. I feel like she could have had a whole lot of wheels, a whole lot of steam, and they just didn't do it. They just didn't do it. Sucks, really, really, really sucks, and it gets even more suckier. It gets even more suckier because, geez, Louise, like. I'm still not ready to do that. I'm still not ready to do it. But
AEW.
I'll do it. I'll do it. For Gigi, AEW,
Yes. And he
I'll
knows
take it.
her hubby's
I'll
there.
take it. It's probably the only place, really, to be honest. Maybe TNA. Maybe.
Maybe.
But I'll take
And she
that.
she was in Revolution too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. My heart. My heart, man.
Man, you and I.
My heart.
And she
My
was
heart.
improving as a wrestler.
Very
Tell me-
much so.
Tell me this woman don't, and she hasn't been wrestling long.
No, not at all. Not at all. When
No.
when I met her at WrestleMania, what was that? 39? Such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart. And I told her then, this was before Metaphor actually kicked off and everything, before her and Lash actually became a pair. And I told her, and I said, I got my eye on you. You know what I'm saying? You got an aura about you. And I hope you start getting some TV time sometime soon. And she was like, oh, it's definitely gonna happen. And I'm like, man, I look forward to that. I really, really, really look forward to that. And I am not one to like seek for pictures and stuff like that when I meet certain people and when I talk to them. I just, you're a regular person just like how I am. I'm gonna treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel comfortable. But when I met this woman, I said, baby, baby, can we get that? Can we get that? I need that. She was like, yeah, sure, of course. And like, I'm not one to touch either, but I was just like, I had to hold her. I had to hold her arm around the waist. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that picture is at, but it's somewhere. Arm around the waist, and I'm just like, yeah, like she was my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, very, very sweet spirit. I dig her gear. I love her gear actually. With the thighs out and hands and whatnot. You got the baggy from the knees down and all that. And like you said, Nefarious, she was getting much better in the ring. Obviously, she wasn't the standout of the team. That was Lash. But they were picking up steam together. Why not keep them together? You got them going across to TNA. They killing the scene on NXT. You got them coming up to the main roster, having these tag matches. Like what's going on? Maybe she wasn't coming along as fast as they would have liked, which sucks still.
But from her literally having her first wrestling matches in NXT, and the improvement was there. And for
it definitely
her,
was.
And I honestly thought they were gelling as a team. Like, okay, they too random, tandem moves. She has the woman has ability. And I hope if she decides to continue, I sincerely hope she gets good enough to come back to WWE like told you so.
Yeah. TNA, TNA and only TNA. TNA and only TNA. I hope she does not go to AEW or ROH because I don't feel like that would help her.
She would be lost in the shuffle, or she would be put in a faction, and I love them both, with Red Velvet and Queen Amanala. I love them both. They don't belong there.
I only love Red Velvet.
I love.
It's tough.
I love my queen.
For some reason, Amanada doesn't do it for me across the board, and I don't know why. Because I've tried. I would
have told you come look at her matches when she wrestled down here in South Florida. She had it. She has it. Yeah.
Maybe it's the way that AEW presents her. Perhaps I don't know, but
unless I don't watch Ring of Honor. Let's get that out the way right now. But in AEW, the few times I've seen her in AEW, she's lost, and she's when when she faced Mercedes, she was losing that fucking match.
Oh yeah.
But it's like Amanal is a very good wrestler.
There's no question in her losing that one, none whatsoever. Oh man, that's somebody that, or did we talk about him? Let me see if he's in here. Because I didn't even, is he even on this graphic at all? Let's see.
What are you looking for?
Oh man, I forgot all about the guy. Or Mensa. or Mensa.
Did you have a feeling that when they said that they were splitting up and going their own separate ways, that these cuts were happening?
Yeah, yeah, because yeah, I mean, and they did what they could without my guy
Hmm.
Supernova. You know what I'm saying? But Aura Mensa needed Supernova.
Yeah.
And when Supernova went out when he did Noam Dar, that kind of left Aura Mensa on an island by himself. And it wasn't even a sink or swim moment. It was just like stay on the island because
Yeah.
we're gonna take the girls and we're gonna do great things with them. Dang, Aura Mensa, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't really mean it, but I left you out of this graphic, man. It's all good. If it means anything, I had to do this graphic like twice because I left Core Jade out. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Uh,
4J's right there.
yeah, no, she's right there. She's right there now. I'm saying I had to do it like twice.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? But you know, charge it to my mind, not my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a lot of things going on uh, outside of this podcast and stuff, just reconfiguring life and all that stuff. But I do like 15 million things at the same time. So that's on me for missing oral Mensa. But yeah, definitely I was a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? I was down for it. And speaking of oral Mensa, he tweeted out. He said 15 years of hard work, true sacrifice to make it to the WWE. I always gave it my 110% and put my whole passion and body into the art form of pro wrestling. Thank you all for the support. Love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or Mensa, I see AEW in his future.
Potentially TNA as well. I feel like NWA might not be such a good fit. New Japan, not such a good fit. ROH, hopefully not a good fit either. For what I see for him, but yeah, I didn't mind him. I didn't mind Ora Mensa at all. Just wasn't my favorite Metaphor member. He was my least favorite Metaphor member
There you go.
by default. By default, I mean because you love Noam Dar, and
Yes.
then you love Lash Legend in Jakar. You know what I'm saying? So or it was just oral, you know. But
He was the Genetti of that crew.
oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
I
But
did.
okay, let's see who else we got here. More heartbreak. More heartbreak because I'm gonna have to switch these two around because I'm just trying to avoid it for as long as I can. But man, Core J
OnlyFans by the end of the week.
with her new pair, Um, fucking sucks. Core J dealt with a lot of injuries.
And that was that, and that ultimately was a downfall.
Yeah, that had to be what did it. That had to really be what did it for her. Um, before we finish on Core J, Jakar Jackson, you know, a lot of people were saying that they knew her release was coming. You know what I'm saying?
I think
As
they
we
did.
just said from the metaphor split. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy. I was in a chat or not a chat, but I was in a wrestling group, and they had a post or whatever talking about all the releases and everything. And some before all the releases came out, somebody in there was just like, "Oh no, I'm scared for Jakar."
Mm.
And I was thinking like she be good. I didn't say nothing, but I was like she should be good. And then like 20 minutes later, Jakar. And I was just like, fucking jinxed it. You fucking jinxed it. You fucking jinxed it. But yeah, poor Jade. The injuries was just too much. It's too much. She did speak on a little bit of body shaming taking place and happening at a certain point, which is unfortunate if that is to be true. Why can't WWE get away from things such as this? You know what I'm saying? It's always something.
And she's
Uh,
young. She's young.
yeah, very young, very young. I liked her pairing with Roxanne. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot more story there to tell, especially with her coming back and playing second fiddle, being more showing a little bit of jealousy and everything. She had a perfect gimmick, you know what I'm saying? Even her little skateboarding gimmick beforehand when she was a face. I was cool with it. I didn't mind it at all, you know. Um,
It would have been interesting to see if her and Roxanne would have became tag team champions. I would have.
yeah, I'd have been here for it. Seeing Roxanne and Julia on the main roster, that was kind of weird to me, but I'll take it. You know, when I saw that, I was just like,
Done.
weren't y'all like
It's like
bumping heads in NXT? Like, what's going on here? Like, and the only explanation.
It's like, how can them two connect pretty quickly? Where her and Roxanne,
yeah. So when I saw that, it kind of gave me an ill will feeling for Cora as well. You know what I'm saying? And I guess her relationship with Braun Breaker, or what was a relationship with Braun Breaker, probably didn't play her any favors either, depending on how that took place and everything. But yeah, Cora Jade, man. What we see here? I say TNA.
OnlyFans.
You're stuck on OnlyFans.
Some virgin will shell out $40 to see her in bikini pics.
Yeah, I think there's something on that. I'm gonna find it real quick. But Shotzi also had some words. She said, "I am more than grateful for the wild ride. Can't wait to see where this crazy journey takes me next. I hope to make all my believers proud." You know what I'm saying? So there's that. She was in that little weird faction with Gigi Dolan and
that
Paxley.
That faction made no sense.
Yeah, none whatsoever. I was like, Gigi, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You don't pair up well with these two, but I see what y'all are trying to do. But yeah, it didn't do much for me. Man, Cora Jade though. Cora Jade. She issued a statement saying, dropping out of high school at 15 to chase my dreams was scary. Crazy. But I'm so thankful it worked out for the time that it did. I got a lot to live for. So I got to live out so many childhood dreams. I got to go so many places, do so many things. And most importantly, I met some of the most important people in my life that I know I'll have in my corner forever. Unfortunately, it didn't go how I envisioned. And I'm disappointed by the I can look back and no regrets. And I know that I did everything with love and passion and always stood up for myself, even at times I was scared. I'm proud of myself for that. With that being said, trust in all caps that this is not the end and only my new beginning. I have a lot to say when the time is right. And I have so many ideas that I am excited for the future to be able to show what I am truly capable of. Elena Black is back from the dead, bitches. See you in 30.
There you go.
She's got a chip on her shoulder.
Mandy Rose, you have a phone call from Elena Black?
Man, James, what's going on, bro? What's happening, man? Matter of fact, let's get James on the wheel of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Where you been, bro? Where you been?
James, to answer your question, I think it has nothing to do with the other.
Let me come back here. Yeah, big James.
Look at Indy Hartwell. She just signed with TNA.
Yeah.
Good for Indy, by the way. Good for
Indy. I love Indy. I love Indy.
Good for Indy. She will be a positive in that division.
You are now on the wheel of opportunity, Big James. When we get a spin on and your name is selected, I'll hit you up personally myself to give you your options and see what you choose. You know what I'm saying? But there you go. You're on the wheel of opportunity. There's a lot of names on this wheel. It's building up.
Whole lot of pretenders in that motherfucker.
Oh man, a whole lot. I mean, your name is on the wheel. You a pretender too?
This says I'm not.
Okay, all right. Missed you out in Vegas, James. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? Me and the fellas and all that and everything. But it's all good because I know I'm gonna see you for Money in the Bank and all those things that's going down in the town. As he says, been living, enjoying life. How y'all living, man?
You already know what it is, bro. You already know what it is. It's good to have you around. You know what I'm saying? Keep around, keep around, keep around, keep around, stay around. He said, hell yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, we can't wait to see what Cora Jade does. She seems to be the one with the biggest chip on her shoulder right now. So, I'm down for it. Down for it. What I'm not down for is my heart. My heart. Before I move on, we got some CM Punk reactions to
Mm-hmm.
Cora Jade, as CM Punk says, "Dream Chaser, turn it to gold."
There you go.
So she definitely has people in high places in her corner and having her back. And like we both said, she is very young, still able to put some work in and make it back to the WWE. I truly believe that she's in at least the top three of this bunch of making it back to the WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
With no, I if she's not back in the WWE, all y'all can line up and slap.
Okay, I'll be right behind you, brother. Let me do.
Yeah, I definitely see her making her way back after, depending on her emotions and how she feels and how she treats the situation. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see her making her way back, as she indeed teased the OnlyFans, as a TNA new wrestler, Indy Hartwell, replied to
Mhm.
Jade on X saying, "I only want to be your fan," with the words only and fan capitalized. And Jade responded by saying, "Stay tuned, honey. Stay tuned."
Mhm.
So, titties for everybody. Titties for everybody. But I'm happy that I'm wearing shades right now because if y'all been following Smart Psychology from its inception, then you all know that I was definitely a fan of this woman right here.
Yes, you were. Yes, you are. That
And if y'all think I'm playing, if y'all think
he
I'm
ain't.
playing, y'all,
Yo, he ain't playing. I know you're not
y'all,
playing.
I see my eyes starting to water up. Like, yeah, like it should have always been Dakota Kai. It should have always been Dakota Kai. Like they missed the boat with Dakota so many times,
Okay.
regardless of her injuries and
I
things
was
like
just
that
gonna
and
say,
everything. Like,
I would like with her last picture of her with her head down, with her hair down, her it
oh,
looks like she's a
oh,
totally different woman. I wanted to,
totally
I
different.
wanted to see where that was gonna go.
I fell
Mm.
in love with her even more. I fell in love with her even more. I said, "You were already gorgeous, woman. Like, Jesus Christ. Just what does Bronson Reed say? He's a Aussie or there's a term for it or something like that.
Yes.
Dakota Kai, same damn thing. Like man, like for real, she should have been NXT Women's Champion at least 2 separate times.
Hell, she should have beaten Bird Girl for the IC championship. I was with
Man, I
that.
wanted it so bad. So bad I wanted that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
Like, Jesus, as James says, poor girl, her body failed her every time she was put in
Unfortunately,
the push. Yeah, man. The best member of Team Kick, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? When she turned heel on Tegan at War
hell
Games, like,
yeah. I'm like, yes, get that. I was
me,
like, get that bitch.
give it to me. Tore her ass up. I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dakota Kai made a statement as well. She said, I hope you stay on this journey with me, trying to get through all the messages. And man, whether it's from friends, family, colleagues, coaches, you guys, I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. That's the stuff that matters. I got to make memories, create the best friendships, and travel the world. I'm beyond grateful for the opportunities. I'm going to take this little time, but just know, we are far from done. I've been ready. Let's go, King Cole. For real, man. For real. I cannot wait to see where she goes, what she does, wherever she lands. I will be there pretending that I'm her
I
man.
I bet when she came out at SummerSlam with Bailey, and Io, you must have been jumping for joy.
Oh,
And she wasn't
just
signed yet. She did
yeah,
that night. She was not with the WWE yet when she showed up. And I'm
yeah.
like, with the three that came out as the original Damage Control, I'm like, oh
hmm
shit, like this could be good.
I almost felt like she was going to end up being the leader of Damage Control at one point. You know what I'm saying? And I would have so been down for that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Damage Control, Io Sky threw out some remarks. As she said, she is so much sweet, strong, kind, smart, wonderful, and beautiful woman. My dearest and best friend, I love you. Everyone loves you. And that is damn true.
That is
damn
true.
true. Damn true. Where do I see Dakota Kai going? Anywhere she fucking wants.
That part. Emphasis on anywhere,
Anywhere
including
she
New
fucking
Japan.
wants. Yeah, anywhere. Oh my God, that would be killer if she went to New Japan. Anywhere she fucking wants. Anywhere. James said, yeah, wasn't it just a handshake deal when she popped up at SummerSlam? Man,
Yes, James. I know that one. That one's kind of sucks.
it sucked a lot. Like I said, there's always names on the list that make you go, are you fucking kidding me, man?
As I just said, why is Nikita Lyons still? Wow.
Oh man. As I'm already fighting tears. I'm already fighting tears. But Jesus Christ, like really? Really? Really?
Okay.
Really?
Are you really surprised?
Really?
Ah,
Really?
young man.
Really? Hello, tribal champion.
What it do? What is that?
What time do you have to be at?
No.
Hello, tribal champion. How's it going? Glad
Shit, man.
you can make the show.
Shit, I was so locked in on that saving joint, man. I lost track of time.
Oh man, it's all good. We'll talk about that in a little bit as we're almost through with talking about these releases and everything. Jason said it's sad, but it's the business. They want to pay performers, not people on the sideline. Talking about Dakota Kai. James also says they just got so many talented women there. This is unfortunate that they have to cut some of the older talent.
They did. With Shayna. That's exactly what that is.
Pretty much.
Fuck that, because they fucked up on Shayna Baszler so damn bad when she got called up to the main roster after her performance at Elimination.
That was Vince who fucked that up.
After her performance at Elimination Chamber, it should have been skyrocket.
That's not even the whole joint. Just think about it in this aspect. She's gone, and Zoe Stark is still there. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. If it was we had to pick between the two, Shayna should have stayed.
Yeah.
So it makes me think, what the fuck are they finna do with Zoe Stark, seeing as that now both of her tag partners are gone? So are they gonna give her a push, or are they just waiting 6 months to knock her off too?
I don't know. I think they're gonna try with her. But Shayna Baszler of all peoples, like Nefarious said earlier in the show, Bloodsport, look out. look fuck out. But Shayna Baszler, I was always a fan from her days in NXT. She was dominant down there. Came up to the main roster and was dominant for a cup of tea.
Oh, to say in NXT, only Asuka was better than her.
Man, only.
Only.
Oh shit!
Oh,
James
God,
said,
Crazy.
No.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll be here for it because she fit the mold.
Man, for real. And maybe Shafir
might get kicked out, nigga. They pulled that off.
I mean, no, not necessarily, because she's a part of that Horseman
Bible. I think it was Shafir, Shayna. Who am I forgetting?
We could barely hear you, bro. What's up with your mic?
Your audio's in and out.
Hold on.
Now you're good.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah. I forget who was who's the fourth horseman in that crew? You got Rhonda, you got Shayna, you got Marina Shafir. Who's
Her.
no? You got Rhonda, Shayna, Marina Shafir, and there was one more. Who was the other?
Fuck. Shit.
I don't know why I can't remember, but
Anyway.
perhaps it's a reason why I can't remember. James said Serena versus Shayna was so damn fire in NXT. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Jessica, there you go.
Yep.
But man, like, how do you fuck up Shayna Baszler? She had a
Main character. You know what I'm saying? She submission specialist, brutality, the limb taker. The limb taker. Like what? The matches that she had with Dakota Kai, the story that they had, like
it's like, let's be honest, I can say this. We all loved her when she was breaking people's arms.
Yeah.
She made it so legit.
That was the best part. That was the best part of what she was doing.
The simple fact that she's a legit fighter, you know what I'm saying? It made it that more believable. You know what I'm saying? But terrible story with Rhonda that was rushed. And you know, Rhonda spoke her piece. Loud,
Yeah.
very loud.
Very loud.
But just ugh. Come on. Jeez, just please do fucking better. Before we move on to the next person, I did make comments about Cora Jade and the body shaming.
I don't like it.
The body shaming stuff. So I'll read this real quick. Gigi Dolan had responded directly on Twitter, shutting down the claim. And the claim was that the conversation began when reports surfaced suggesting that there were some WWE recently released NXT wrestlers were cut for being lazy and not standing out. Gigi responded and said, when I wasn't traveling to work for either of the two companies, you know what I'm saying? I trained very hard 3 to 4 days a week, bumping my ass off and doing cardio drills with one of the best / toughest coaches that I've ever worked with, and worked out every single day with live events every other weekend. So yeah, I don't want to hear this. This is my body. This is the way my body feels says otherwise. And then shortly after, Cora Jade responded to Gigi Dolan saying, this plus can't forget having to go to my own gym outside of work after strength and conditioning training that wasn't doing anything for me other than getting me body shamed by my bosses, co-workers, and fans. Crazy.
Are they saying she was fat?
I don't know. But
are we looking at the same person?
I'm about to say, if that's the case, she needs to call these people out.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this isn't what led her to get a new pair of titties. I'm hoping, or whatever.
It probably is. I'm not gonna hold you. It probably is.
But you know, it suckier things have happened. Suckier things took place. James said, "My thing is, I never believed what Dave has to say when it comes to WWE rumors and dirts. Who does?
Who cares?"
He said he's usually wrong most of the time.
That's my gripe with him on that NXT report. Y'all know how I feel about dirt sheets. I'm only reading them because, you know, it goes hand in hand with what we're talking about right now. But everything that's reported on dirt sheets, I'm like, hey, until that shit is solidified, I don't give a fuck. Is that a middle finger on your watch?
It sure is.
Welcome.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. And fuck any of his sheep that follow him. Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Wild work. Wild work. Man, and we get to the end of the list. A man that has been released before and brought back, but rumor has it that he got released around this time because that man was just making too much damn money for the usage that they were getting out of it. And it happens.
Didn't he had what was considered a very good feud with Bronson Reed.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
He did well with Fatu.
Very good.
I don't get it.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, some of these people were just in like feuds. Like, where are those feuds? Those feuds just instantly we hit the light switch off. Like, what the fuck? Bro was
I mean,
just getting into it with fucking with Jacob. We had Cora who had her shit going on TNA. That shit was doing this little thing. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't fucking Dakota Kai like in some sort of fucking shit going like after the fucking Intercontinental Championship? Like, wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, but that was like 2 months ago. She hasn't done anything since.
Well, there's so many people on the roster. Like, I understand that, but I mean, if you're gonna start a storyline, don't finish it. Like, don't be The Rock. And I hate to say, I hate to say that because I love The Rock.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
In the last year, The Rock has like gave like little nuggets and then not finished the story like 3 or 4 fucking times. Like
3 or 4 times. Like for real.
Y'all haven't heard from the fans that niggas don't really like that?
Man.
Exactly.
Why are we doing this?
Fucking Bronson though. I mean not Bronson. This guy Braun Strowman, one of the 3 Brons. Man's had he's won some shit. You know what I'm saying? Won the tag team championships at
the Raw tag team titles at WrestleMania.
He won a tag titles with a fucking kid.
With a 7-year with a kid. You know what I'm saying? Still the longest reigning Royal Rumble champion, the greatest Royal Rumble champion. You know what I'm saying?
He got fired and his reign's still going. He left with them belts. He left with that belt. Reign's still running strong.
My guy did a lot. Intercontinental champion, released, got brought back, said, all right, since y'all bring me back, give me that dough because I deserve it. And they fell for that shit. Not saying that he didn't deserve it, but man, the contract that I heard that man had signed when he came back, he was definitely top tier.
Braun Strowman is literally Cena before Cena.
Man,
he won his title. He went home with that motherfucker.
Man, James said made Nicholas a champ. Man, made Nicholas a Hall of Famer in one night.
Undefeated, baby.
And WWE missed out on a fucking opportunity to have a fucking stable with Braun Strowman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed in it.
3 Bs.
3 Bs. The new 3B, baby.
Hey, they would have annihilated the whole fucking scene.
There wouldn't have been a title they didn't have. The only thing was trying to figure out who the fuck was gonna be the one to hold the top title. Because all three of them could do it.
Man, for real.
Yeah.
But Braun, I don't know what it is with WWE and big men. They pulled Omos from Japan as he was getting accustomed over there, and
he just
ain't did a damn thing with him yet.
Ain't did
Where
nothing
the
with
fuck is Hikuleo, bro? This nigga's been signed forever. Where is this man?
It's a different day and age. It's not about the big man no more, and that's a shame. I see Braun going.
Why would you take a big man from somewhere? And you ain't got no intention to fucking use this nigga. You could have just waited and just got him when you was ready.
Yeah.
What is he here for? This nigga sitting on his couch getting paid.
I see Braun going anywhere he wants to go as well.
This is facts.
Yes.
Or doing whatever it is that he wants to do, whether it be outside of wrestling. I see the man doing TV and movies if he wants to.
That
also,
you know what I'm saying?
He could be a damn.
Imagine seeing this big ass nigga on Law and Order, bro. I mean, everybody be on that motherfucker. Imagine seeing this big ass motherfucker.
I'll tell you what. If it's 1 versus 100, he could be 1.
Yeah. Hey, 100 men versus
100 men versus a gorilla. This nigga's on the team.
Exactly.
Let's put him on the front line.
What the gorilla gonna do when niggas start coming out Royal Rumble style and these niggas got theme music? Nigga, what you gonna do? Fucking gorilla over here throwing hands, handling shit, and all you hear is down.
Exactly. If I'm the gorilla, I'll be like, oh shit.
Like, hey, let me see. Let me show y'all. Since I'm on my computer, let me because I for sure posted that in the BWO locker room chat, and it was hilarious.
Even on my podcast, we went half an hour on 1 versus 100. I'm like, wow, okay.
I didn't even. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
The only reason they say the gorilla gonna win, in my opinion, because they thinking of scary ass niggas who, when they see the first nigga get his hair ripped off, they run. Like,
the gorilla's going to win. And anybody that says that the gorilla is not, there's
I understand that gorillas are fucking powerful motherfuckers, and that they fucking pretty much eat vegetables. I understand this, but you're still talking about nobody ever said, hey, it was a silverback. They just said a gorilla.
Gorilla, yeah.
I don't give a fuck what type of gorilla it is.
Number two, if you have 100 fucking men that are all with the task, we're gonna take down this fucking gorilla. It doesn't matter how strong the gorilla is. You can't 100 niggas. Imagine how much 100 niggas weigh. All you gotta do is lay on this motherfucker. Get him down and lay on that motherfucker. You telling me the gorilla just out here just?
Yes.
Like, nigga, the gorilla don't know kung fu, nigga.
Yes. I will all look. I watch animal videos in my downtime.
I watch hella animal shit, and they'll tell you on them shits exactly how strong a gorilla is.
Yes.
What his strength is in comparison to men, and it ain't 100. They ain't 100 times stronger than us.
I saw a gorilla run up to a triple plexiglass.
I saw that. I saw it.
You say you saw it run up to what? Yeah, your audio.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now.
He ran up to a triple layer plexiglass. Literally ran up to it and just went like this. And the motherfucker cracked.
Of course. I'm not saying gorillas aren't strong, but you're underestimating the power of 100.
Thank you, James. James.
If we said 10, no, it don't.
Thank you, James.
Yes, no, it don't. It's not 1,000 men. It's not even close to it. It's not even close to 100 men. You gotta have 100 men that want to go and take this gorilla down. If any of them motherfuckers is on some, I'm scary, I'm running this, that, and the third, then yeah. If you got 100 niggas ready to go get this motherfucking gorilla, the gorilla getting took down. I'm not saying it ain't gonna be no casualties. I'm not saying niggas is leaving unscathed. 100 niggas ain't gonna leave that fight.
No, 100 niggas ain't.
That's facts. 100 niggas ain't gonna leave that fight.
You're gonna lose 25% of those.
You might lose 25% of them motherfuckers, but at the same time, nigga, you got 100 men and you got one gorilla. How long you gonna go? I understand you got hella strength, but you ain't got hella stamina.
You have a glorious situation, whereas you got some of the black troops before everyone else could take them out.
I was telling Jay in the locker room, I said, hey, bro, because he was making up a list. I was like, it's a cool little list and everything, but if you ain't got Mike Tyson leading the charge,
because this nigga be wrestling tigers.
I made a list and Mike Tyson at the top of that motherfucker.
Mike Tyson got to be the first man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. This is a man who actually wanted to fight a gorilla.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson wrestled tigers, and tigers
are strong as fuck. They still stand after they die. Stop playing. Mike Tyson got it on the list, but I saw this and I laughed. Check this out.
Yeah, I know.
Chris Benoit.
Brock Lesnar.
No, Brock. I seen a bunch of these, but the funniest one was Chris Benoit.
Yes.
Look to the left and the
this nigga celebrating, nigga, and then this fucking gorilla man come the fuck out like, yeah, what's up, nigga? This nigga look terrified.
And to be real, 2012 Brock Lesnar, the one that came back and mopped up John Cena, put him in there. Put him in there.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a specific list of 100 motherfuckers, and I say about 10 to 20 of them motherfuckers is just gonna be the leading charge. You gonna take away his fucking his ability to be able to see around this fucking.
Sorry, man. Y'all better go after that gorilla eyes. Y'all better go after that gorilla eyes if y'all want a chance, because he ripping off limbs.
First 20. That's the first 20's job.
Exactly.
And let the real niggas sneak up and get they ain't gonna get theirs. Stop fucking playing.
But
you got
as
a list with Mike Tyson, Brock Lesnar, Big Show,
Braun
motherfucking
Strowman.
Mark Henry. Stop fucking playing, nigga. We got all these strong guys. Kane, nigga. They say Kane one of the strongest fucking wrestlers ever, and he looked so unassuming. He just looked tall. Nigga, strong as fuck. Put him on the list.
man. Outside of WWE, there were other releases or departures, shall we call them, as EJ Naduka is no longer with AEW. So that's interesting. He did spend a little bit of time in NXT and was rumored to go back to WWE or whatever once he became free. But we'll see what his next move is going to be. Also, I believe somebody else, Jeff Cobb, is leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling. He might see his way to WWE at some point,
I heard
which I'm
that.
hoping for.
Can we,
Summer Rae teasing the comeback, which why? But okay.
yeah.
Let's see, is there anything else going on?
How's this? Can we see Matanza Cueto versus
Man,
Phoenix
man,
versus versus Penta versus
Man.
Cueto? Can
Man.
we see this?
man, give me
Please.
Lucha Underground and WWE. Throw it
Please.
down for me.
Hey, they got AAA now, nigga. Make it happen.
Man.
Please.
Make it happen.
Tegan Knox. Okay, yeah, Tegan Knox was released back at the end of last year in November.
She
says, imagine releasing talent like that. Place is fucking insane. So those were her words. And that
She
sound like
needs
words
to
of
shut
somebody.
up. She needs to shut up.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately with her body let her down.
Yeah. Over and over. And over and over. But they also did her no favors on the main roster. But yeah, man, a lot of disappointing let goes. Naomi, wild Naomi, to use this as a part of her story and say, if I was doing releases, I'd have kept all of them and just released Jade. And I said,
that was funny. Funny.
Is you trying? He's about to hit the screen with a banana. Oh no.
That was funny.
Hey, I was just like, hey, we was in the BWO locker room and Jay was naming off all type of people to fight the gorilla. And he said, Smarks, pretending that the gorilla was, you know who. I said, let me go get a couple of bananas. Because
Facts.
I'm going to need them shits for a diversion. Oh, man.
Put a mask of him on a gorilla, boy. You don't need no 100 men.
Man.
I'll beat that gorilla ass.
He beat that gorilla's ass.
Bare hand.
We also have Sean Ross Sapp, SRS, saying that if Triple H wanted to keep any of these people, they'd still be there. Let me be clear about that. If he wanted them there, they'd still be there. So there's that as well. You know, take everything that you hear on the dirt sheets with a grain of salt, I always like to say. But for everybody that did receive their release from WWE, I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. You know what I'm saying? A few of you I see coming, making your way back. But the ones that hurt the most for me, Jakara, Shayna, Dakota, Gigi, Cora.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. We didn't even talk about Eddie Thorpe. He got released.
He just came out of a fucking good feud not too long ago for the heavyweight strap.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I know. Don't get it twisted. His gimmick was ass, but I mean they had him right there.
Yeah.
They put him in NXT's main event scene, and here we are some months later, and it's like, yeah, you're fired, bro.
Serviceable. Hold on. There's also
fuck him.
Somebody from Evolve by the name of Keanu Carver, who had some interesting words to say before we get out of here. He said, "These motherfuckers ain't ready for TS. They dick eating. There you go. They dick eating. They dick eating some more. They say dick eating.
Oh,
He
one
said
of them motherfuckers.
they dick eating these Samoan motherfuckers who think that they who they be voting for Trump and they really ain't. And then he also said, well, no, he said, let a motherfucker real one go. Dumb love always. Love you, brother. Broken heart emoji as he was talking to whoever. But I don't know who this guy is, but he sure got a mouthful of a whole lot to say.
Put him in a match with Jacob.
Motherfuckers getting mad when I talk my shit, but I keep shit on the bean. I don't give a fuck. Then he said, Ray, delete my tweets before I get heat. If you saw him, Jones, you saw him or whatever. So whatever, yeah, Keanu, I don't know you, but definitely out there talking that talk.
He about to get fired off Evolve immediately.
Man, Evolve ain't the place.
Either that or don't they be having motherfucking legends and motherfuckers, not legends, but having people come in, holla at these motherfuckers.
Well,
I'd have Jacob come in there, bro.
That's LFG. That's LFG. I don't know what's going on with Evolve, but
I gotta watch a couple episodes. I'm pretty sure they got fucking veteran presence back there.
I'm sure.
Yeah, throw Jacob back there real quick.
But yeah,
I want to see if he got that same energy.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, y'all make sure that y'all do indeed click the one link in the description below. It will take you to our link tree where everything will be available for you to find. You'll find the merch. Get your new Smark Psychology
merch. Get your old Smark Psychology merch. Shout outs to the new champions that are here on screen. Our Smart Predictions champion, Nefarious, and our Tribal Predictions champion, Lit Fuse. Like I said, the ring of opportunity will be decided at Money in the Bank, as Tristan will be taking on former champion from True Hill Heat podcast, Romeo. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be interesting to see how it goes down. And I hope that Tristan wins, because I'm not going to lie, me coming off of my band with Romeo winning, that scares me. That's going to scare me. So I hope you don't win, Romeo. But everybody, if you would like opportunity for these things, and with these things come certain things, Nefarious, I will be sending the belt out to you this coming week. So be ready to receive that, my favorite friend. Also, let me know if you want a sweatshirt or a t-shirt of your choice or whatever off of the shop, and I will purchase that for you and send it to you as well.
Thank you.
If you are a holder of any of our gold, you have the opportunity to come onto our show, talk that talk, and shoot the shit with us, joke around. You know how it goes. And I will also send you a piece of merch of your choosing. You know what I'm saying? Because I am the man, or shall I say, I am the value that allows you the opportunity to roll with me. And if you're rolling with me,
you gotta get the hell up out of here.
You get blocked out. Okay.
You gotta get the hell up out of here immediately.
Okay.
Well then.
Well,
I guess when he meant roll with him, he meant like right now.
Exactly. So I guess we got to roll out.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, congratulations on your win. But just know I'm coming. I'm coming. I am coming.
I'll tell you what, I will go on a better diatribe on my show on Thursday. I gave you a little taste of my diatribe, but there's a better one on the Vitamin Smoke Show on Thursday at 8:30.
Let's go.
There's a diatribe coming. I promise you.
Oh yeah, no worries. I got a lot of belts in my hand right now, so it's like I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried.
I'm back. I was trying to hurry up and get finished before it actually died, so I didn't have to switch positions when I'm at work or whatever. But it is what it is. But yeah,
I am the value that allows you to roll with me. Click. I'm like, damn, like right now.
Like, let's go.
Let's go.
Got a rolling style, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of y'all's support. You feel me? We doing nothing but going up a little bit further. Make sure you do tap into this project right here, April 86. It is wrestling related. If you do listen to my music, please listen to this one for sure. Tap into those jammers, because it's definitely some heat up in there, as you see little me as the champ that I've always been and that I'll always be. know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't
86.
know that was you. Oh, now
Yeah,
I know.
yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah,
That's me.
that's definitely him.
That's
Wow.
me. You want me to see me do the pose? Hold on. Here we go.
Outstanding.
There's another picture out there of me and this guy next to me or whatever, dressed
Up as a bunch of Ricky Steamboats. So,
Man,
yeah.
I remember that picture, but thank God I don't have it.
Yeah.
I hope you don't have it either. Oh, you bastard.
A few places.
Oh, you bastard.
I got it in a few places. But yeah, y'all tap in. That one link will send y'all to everything. It'll send you to our social medias, our personals, and our podcast pages, as well as our audio pages and everything else. Tap into the BWO, as your boys have been over there killing it and running every damn thing, taking down everything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just running rough shop over there.
Yeah, and we ain't done. We got more work to do. Job ain't finished, as Kobe would say. Job ain't finished. We got some more gold that we getting after, and I got a tournament that I'm in that I'm going to win so that I can challenge the champion yet again and become the BWO World Heavyweight Champion in less than a year. You know what I'm saying?
With the rest of the accolades that
and then we can hold all of their gold, with the exception of that other title.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But things are cooking up.
We can probably swing that.
Yeah, things are catching up. Things are catching up. Jane says I'll be around more often to catch y'all next live. The next time we will be live will be for Backlash in St. Louis. We'll be doing a watch along, so y'all make sure y'all dip in, watch along with us, and have a good time, have some fun. This should be a good event. And then season 6 starts the Monday
after Money in the Bank. The Monday after Money in the Bank, James, will see you down in the city of England. You know what I'm saying? That's Money in the Bank.
Your audio.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always gotta wait.
You said the Monday after Money in the Bank?
Yeah, yes. Monday after Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank will be down here in the city at the Intuit Dome, and I will be in the building. Don't know about y'all, but if y'all plan on going, then we will all be there as well. NXT will be having whatever it is that they're having earlier that day, I believe, in the same building. So it's going to be crazy down here. But yes, season 6 coming up soon. Season 6. Wow.
An entire year of accolades to look back at. Man, that's crazy.
Man, coming up on 3 years of Smart Psychology this summer.
Man.
Crazy with that as well. Nefarious, you missed it, but the board can suck my genitals because I have new music and a new video now. So as a matter of fact, for everybody that
did get a chance to check it out, I've already played it twice. I'm gonna play it one more again before we leave this motherfucker because it's hard and I like it. Pause.
Y'all can get a load of mine later.
You know what I'm saying?
Suck it, board. Suck it.
All right, I don't feel bad because I started working on my new one and that motherfucker is like a minute 40, minute 50, some shit like that. I don't feel bad now.
But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in with our fellow podcast family, Venom and Smoke Podcast Nefarious. Tell them what days they can catch y'all, man.
Let's see. Thursdays 8:30. We talk about wrestling. Fridays at 8:30. We do sports, and you know that's the one thing about us and you guys. We're not against each other. We like to support you guys as much as you guys support us. So we, as you just said, we are one big family. So please check us out and continue to support these guys.
Man, my one common goal that I had in the inception of this podcast was to bring the IWC together in a way that we haven't been together. There's too many tit for tat shit or whatever, gatekeeping and all that and everything. We all do the same thing. Let's come together, let's connect together, and let's make the community better together instead of making it whatever it is that we make separately for each other. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Tap into the BWO promo division. If you feel like you could talk that shit, there's space for you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna run into us, and it ain't gonna be good for you. But there's space for you.
That's
what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? For anybody from the BWO that's watching, figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Because whatever y'all thinking is not what y'all think it is. It's so much worse. So much worse. It
hasn't been the entire time we've been here. It's never been what y'all thought it was going to be. It's always been so much worse, and y'all haven't learned.
So chances are you guys are already 3-4 steps ahead of these fuckers.
So many steps ahead.
Always.
So many steps ahead. Like they'll learn. They'll learn. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Smart Psychology Podcast, y'all already know how we get down, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the champion again, you know what I'm saying? The Nefarious One, Smart Predictions champion. I am scared for his rule, because I don't think it's going to go anything quite well. Somebody's got to end it fast and end it in a hurry because
I can say this. I have been the ender of fucking reigns that didn't end here, not our reigns. Reigns from the Spark Club, I've been the enders of those.
Yeah. So be careful, Nefarious. I'll tell you now, Fuse. They were talking a lot of crazy shit on
it's all good. They can talk as much crazy shit as they need to. You won by 1 point, and a win is a win, like we like to say. But at the end of the day, I have 3 other belts that I have to worry about defending. So I mean, it's
okay.
It's all right.
You said defend. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I hold 3 belts that I have to defend. I am the current inaugural tribal champion of this year's show. More history. I am a 2-time and current 1/2 of the BWO Tag Team Champions, and in less than 6 months, I am also the BWO's Talk Yo Shit champ. And you can best fucking believe that hot potato shit y'all been going through for the last couple months, that's fucking done. If y'all hated Rambo, y'all really gonna hate me. Like, y'all gonna have to take this fucking title out of my hands. They gonna have to be cold and dead, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to repeat history and try to bring down some of them A-listers to come down and take it, because this nigga's never gonna lose. I've beaten a lot of those A-listers already, bro. So.
And speaking of which, I am the other half of those BWO Tag Team Champions 2 times. Wasn't even a goal of mine, but here we are. You know what I'm saying?
On the list in less than a year. Less than a year. Rookie of the year.
I'll give him a little time. Yeah. I'll do that right now.
Rookie of the year in less than a year. and a winner of so many other things, BWO Heavyweight Championship Challenger.
And I'm about to win that too. I'm about to put the king of the mic on my resume as well because I'm already a king and I already got what it takes to rock the mic right, as we all know. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down.
We'll have that BWO Heavyweight Championship soon enough, and then Smark will hold all the gold.
Outside of that, I am the creator. I am your CEO.
I am everything, Mr. Everything around here. You feel me? From the top to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity giver. I am the king.
I am arguably the greatest champion that this show has ever seen. I'm the OTC of the SPP. They call me Live Fuse. Boom.
And next to him,
I am the current new champion, and I'm going to wreck shop. I'm going to run this place. I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to be the last champion. Good night.
Okay. Relax, John.
relax, John.
You
We'll
can't
see
make
y'all.
this here.
We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all for Backlash. You know what I'm saying? Well, holla.